I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Edie and I am on the move to becoming debt-free using the Paycheck budget and cash envelope system. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, hey friend, welcome back to another weekly video. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. But before we get started, let's take a check-in, or let's do a check-in from last week. All right, and here's our little check-in sheet. Let's see, on last Friday, we got pizza. That was $15. On Saturday, we got gas. We spent $45 at the gas station, another $15 on smoothies for me and the guys. And my son and I went to like a choir bazaar where we spent $7 on like tickets or shout outs or something that he spent $7 on. Let's see, Sunday was a no spend day for us. But Monday, I gave my fur baby a bath. That was $15, and we got groceries. Groceries ended up totaling us $153.27, and so we were over in the grocery category. But Tuesday was a no spend day for us. Wednesday was a no spend day, and Thursday also was another no spend day. So we ended the week with like $4 left. We had $50 in gas. We ended up spending $45, which left us with $5. We had $150 for groceries. We spent $154 or $153.27. I went ahead and rounded that up, which is fine. For takeout, we spent $30 and like 27 cents. I just said we broke even, so $30 in takeout was all spent. And then in our spending category, we had $10. My son spent $7, which left us with $3. So all in all, at the end of the week, we ended with $4 left over. All right, let's move that out of the way. And we're actually going to do some budgeting this week. So we'll go ahead and bring our budgeting stuff out. All right, and here we go. So, friend, I have been noticing that some of my sinking funds have been lacking. So either the expenses went up or I missed a week saving or something that other. And so after doing some research, some of my expenses went up. And so we need to sort of recalculate what we are contributing to our sinking funds. As many of you know, I have been complaining several weeks now about how my car insurance went up. So my, biannual or my every 6-month car insurance, it has gone up, friend, to a whopping $536 and 31 cents. And so we're just going to say that this went up to $537. And so that is going to be 2 times a year, that we have to pay that. So right now we're only contributing $20 a week to insurance. Let's go ahead and recalculate this and see how much our new amount is. I think it's probably going to be around somewhere around $25, but let's go ahead and recalculate that right quick just to make sure, that our thinking is correct. So I have my handy dandy calculator here. Let's get it turned on. So I have a personal liability umbrella policy that's $108 a year. So that's 108 plus $537 that we paid twice a year. So let's go ahead and get that added in. So our new yearly insurance amount is $1,218. And to get our weekly amount, we just divide that by 52. So our new insurance amount should be $23.42 a week. I knew it was around $25. So we just need to make sure that as we're stuffing forward, we need to start stuffing $25 per week for insurance. So let's see, what did we say that was? We said that was $1,218 and divided that by 52. That is $23.42. So yeah, our new amount has gone up. Our new amount is now $25 per week for insurance. Also, my pest control has gone up. And let's go ahead and recalculate that also. Let's see, for rodent service and friend, I live out in the county. I live around like woods and cornfields and stuff like that. So it's really not an option for me to like not do the pest pest and rodent control. Because if you have ever seen a wood spider or, you know, one of those deer spiders or deer ticks, friend, those are not the business. Whatever it takes, we're going to get somebody out here to spray and do the barrier and put out whatever they need to put out to make sure that your girl is not jumping in the middle of the night from a bunch of stuff, you know, on the floor. That's what we're not going to do, is that. Okay. All right. So let's see. Rodent service, they come out every other month. And for the rodent service, it is $74.18. And they come 6 times a year. And for the pet service, they only come quarterly, and that is $138.68 per month now. So let's go ahead and get those added up. All right, let's get this cleared off. Let's see. Pest control is $74.18. And again, they come out 6 times a year. So that is $445.08. So we'll make this one $445. All right. And let's see. Next, we have our, you know, when they come out and spray and do the whole barrier thing, that is $138.68 quarterly. And so that's 4 times a year. That is $554.72. So let's go ahead and add that in, $554.72. And the two of those together equal, let's see, plus $445. That equals $999.72. We're just going to say 1,000, friend. We're not gonna split hairs on that 72 cents. So let's see, 1,000 divided by 52 weeks in a year. That means I need to be stuffing at least $20 in my home envelope, because that is $19.23. So we're just going to say 20. So, we're going to say weekly we need to stuff $30 to home. And that's only like, I think like $5 more than, you know, what I'm stuffing now. So $30 a week towards home. So that means insurance is up to $25 per week, and home is now up to $30 per week. Now, friends, let's talk about these subscriptions. I had to go dig them all out. I'm like, why is my subscription envelope on skip? And why is it I got something due and I don't have enough money to pay it? So we have Hulu, that's $86 per year. It's okay. We have Netflix that has gone up to $10.75 per year. So that's $129. I have Peacock, that's $54 a year. I love that little app. Amazon is $150. Apple is $2.99 per month. Again, that's times 12 months, so that's $36. And I have a YMCA membership where my sons and I go to the gym and swim and all that good stuff. It is $602 per year. We have Epidemic Sound. It is $108 per year. In Canva, I pay $120 per year. So that is $1,357 per year for all of my subscriptions. And when I divide that by 52, it should be $26 per week. So I am only stuffing like 15. So that has definitely gone up. And I knew it would for the YMCA membership, but I just hadn't added it in. So we're just cleaning this up. So our subscriptions has gone up from $15 to $26. All right, so that's good to go there. So at least we know where the holes are that are in our sinking funds, and so we can adjust. Did I take the extra money out of the bank this week? I absolutely did not, friend. I'm just not. I don't work in light speed like that. But I know that going forward, when I calculate what I'm stuffing into my sinking funds, I need to make sure that I adjust in those categories. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to sort of our budget. All right, and here we are for the month of March. The theme is sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. And of course, friend, ain't no losing over here. We win or we learn, we pivot, and we do better next time. And so that is what it is for the month of March. And as we look at the spread, March is a magic month for your girl. Woo, 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 woo. Magic month. So we got paid on the 3rd. We get paid again on the 17th. And we get paid on the 24th. Nothing really much to do here. I'm a month ahead on my spend. But since we're going through things, I just want to make sure that what we're contributing for our bills is right. And so our light bill did actually go up. Our new light bill is now $151 per month. So we'll adjust that. Our water bill is still at $95 per month. Our gas has actually gone up to $121 per month also. Again, I am on a levelized system, so I don't like the, hey, it's $160 this month and then $80 the next month. Just level it all out for me. Let me send you one thing. It just helps me in preparing and budgeting and, managing my life. And so let's see, the internet is $76. Our cell phone are $285. And again, friends, that is for 5 people. That is for 4 boys, my daughter, and myself. I know, friend, you don't even have to tell me. Our alarm is $35 per month, and our trash comes in at $22 per month. So let's go ahead and get this added up. We will clear out our calculator. And so we have 151 plus 95 plus 121 plus 76 plus $285 for the cell phone, yowza, plus $35 for the alarm, plus $22 for trash. That equals $785. And I am currently saving $100 a week or $800 a month for utilities and things of that much. So that's still in line what we need. And why do I lump all of them on the same day? Well, friend, I've been saving and I'm still saving. So I am already a month ahead. So what happens is on the 24th, I will pay all of the bills for April. Right? And so when the April bills generate or they come around, the money is already there. Like the utility company, whether it's the light, water, or gas, they already have the money for whatever my levelized payment is. And so they just deduct it for that. And I keep that going throughout the year just because, it saves me from having to say, all right, on the 4th, I have to pay this. And on the 14th, I have to pay that. And so, the money just sits there. And then once a month, I go to my banking app and I click a couple check boxes and I hit enter, and then they send the check or make the electronic payment or whatever needs to happen there. And so it works well for me, and I like to keep that going. So booyah, that is what we need to do for the month. Again, we adjusted some of our sinking funds, and we just, took a look-see to make sure with our new amounts, we were still saving enough towards our utilities, and I think we are good to go. So let's go ahead and put this away and do some cash stuffing, friend. All right, and we are back per the usual. Let's go ahead and start out by counting our cash. So this week we have $860 that we will be stuffing into our cash wallet and our sinking funds. So let's go ahead and get this out and count it. All right, here we go. We have 100, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 810, 20, 30, 40, 50, and $60. $860 is what we will be stuffing today. Whew. All right, friend, how have you been? It is, again, a beautiful day here in the 614. The sun is out. The temperature is not too bad. Your girl has been moving and shaking early today. I got up. I did some cleaning. My sons and I went to the gym. I got to go to Zumba, which I love. I have thoroughly been enjoying that class. It is a little struggle, but, your girl makes it through and she gets better every week. Let's see. Then I got back. I walked my dog like 3 miles. I came back and did some more cleaning. And now here we are to do some cash stuffing. And I think I have one more thing to do today, but I need a quick nap after this. You know how it goes. All right, so let's start out with our cash wallet, friend. Here we go. All right, we did have some ones left over. We have 1 and 2. It should be like $4 there. I'm not sure what happened to the other 2. I'm sure one of the kids, but let's go ahead and put this under Mr. Snowball. And when we get to that envelope, we will stuff it. And let's see, all of our spending is gone. All of our eating out is gone. All of our gas is gone. All of our groceries is done. We did have giving that we did not give last week, friend. But we are going to leave giving there, and we will just stuff that again, and we will go ahead and contribute that when we get back to church on next Sunday. All right, so here we go. I have my little cheat sheet that tells me what goes where. And into our cash wallet this week, we are stuffing, let's see, $10 into giving. I'm sorry, $5 into spending this week. So we got one little 5 here that we're going to stuff. So $5 into spending. And next up is eating out. And this week, eating out is getting a total of $25. And we're going to do a 20 and a 5 for takeout this week. All right, and let's see, following takeout, we have gas. And this week, gas is getting a total of $40. And for gas, we're going to do 2 20s. So 2 20s going into gas. There we go. All right. And let's see, following gas, we have groceries. And this week, groceries is getting its usual $150. And for that, we're going to do a 20 and a 50. Uh-oh, I'm knocking everything out. Get back in there, cash. All right, so 150 into groceries, or 150, and it is good to go. And then into giving, we are giving, adding $120. So again, a 100 and a 20 into giving. All right. And so our cash wallet is good to go for the week. Let's go ahead and move on to our savings challenges. All right, friends, so here we are for our savings challenges. Let's go ahead and jump in and get started. First up in our savings challenge is our $1 challenge. So we'll go ahead and take these $2 from Mr. Snowball and get that stuffed into our $1 challenge. And so our $1 challenge is now good to go. Following our $1 challenge, we have the Spend Less, Save More challenge. And friend, I am on a mission to get this done. So out of our Spend Less, Save More, we are going to do 2 pigs today. So each pig is $5 each. So 2 pigs equals 10. And what I am going to do is I'm going to take some 5s out of here. I am going to take, let's see, I'm going to take all 4 of these 5s and swap it out for a 20. All right, let's see, can I get that in? I got that in. And then I'm going to take this 10 and swap it out for another 20. So, took out a 10, added a 20. 20, well, 10 plus 10, is 20, so I should be good to go there. So our Spend Less, Save More challenge is good to go for the week. All right, and following our Spend Less, Save More challenge, next up we have our 1K challenge. And this week, our 1K challenge is getting a total of $65. So let's go ahead and flip it over to see where we can do $65. And let's see. How about this? We're just going to do the 8s. If I do all the 8s, that should be $64. So let's go ahead and give that a check off and start finding all our 8s, friend. I'm sure there are several on here. So here we go. There's a number 8. And there's a number 8. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think that is all of our, oh, here we go. Let's see, 7 and 8. Duh, you should have known there were 8 8s on here, self. Let's see, did I get them all? How many am I supposed to have? I'm supposed to have 8, and I think that's 8. All right, so all 8s. So we got all of our 8s checked off. Let's go ahead and add $65 to our 1K challenge. And here we go. We're not going to count that. We are just going to take a 50, a 10, and a 5. $65 into our 1K challenge, and it is good to go for the week. I am determined to finish some of these. I'm just ready to move on to something else. I have been on some of these for several months, and it's just time to do something different, friend. So we have, 9, 10, 12s, and 15s, and a whole lot of 20s left. So I might be able to finish this in March. I'm not sure, but I'm ready to be done with this one, friend. All right, so next up we have the penny challenge. Let's go ahead and get our penny challenge tracker. You know, the penny challenge is near and dear to my heart. All right, and here we go, the penny challenge. And this week into the penny challenge, we are stuffing, let's see if we stay in this row, 14 and 14 is 28. So this week we will be stuffing $28 into our penny challenge. So let's go ahead and get our markers out. Since it's March, let's do maybe a green and a yellow. Let's see, here's my green. Let's go ahead and get my green out and get that colored in. And if you're new here, what we're doing, the penny challenge. The penny challenge is a 365-day challenge. And just as a stretch goal, friend, we are doubling all of our pennies, you know, I guess this is the second time we've done it, second or third time we've done it. And just as a stretch goal this time around, we are doubling. So this says 14, we're doubling that to make it 28, and that is just what we're doing. So let's go ahead and get it colored in. Again, 2 colors just representing that we have doubled that challenge. And let's go ahead and get the funds added here. All right, so for the penny challenge, we are going to do a 20 and a 5. And because your girl never pulled ones out of the bank, I have these ones that I pulled out ahead of time. I went ahead and added all of the ones I needed up and just took them all out of the bank. And so, yeah, I cheated. Don't tell anybody. All right, so $28 this week. We have a 20, a 5, and 3 ones for 28. We will go ahead and get that added, and the penny challenge is done for the week. All right, following the penny challenge, we have our 52-week challenge. And again, our 52-week challenge is funding our winter birthdays and holidays and all that stuff. And so this week, our 52-week challenge is up to $25. So let's go ahead and get that marked off. Week number 12 is done, and we will get that checked off. There we go. So we are adding $25 to our 52-week challenge. A lot of $25 this week. All right, so we'll get our little tracker back in, and we will take a 20 and another 5. All right, so $25 into our 52-week challenge, and our 52-week challenge is good to go. All right, let's go ahead and move on to, let's do something different. Let's go ahead and move on to our low priority binder. All right, and here we are, our low priority binder. We're just switching it up. We normally go to our high priority first, but we're doing something different this week. All right, first up, we have Smalls, and this week, Smalls is getting a total of $5. So let's go ahead and get some cash added. And let's see. We're going to take these 4 5s out, and we're going to swap that for 20. And then we're going to add our 5 to Smalls, okay? All right, so Smalls has a total of $50, $70, $90, and $95 in Smalls. And again, Smalls is just funds that we save to contribute to or purchase items from some of our small businesses, whether it's on Etsy or Instagram or somewhere local. And so that's what the Smalls fund is for. All right, following Smalls, we have Boss Babe. And this week, Boss Babe is getting a total of $5 also. So let's go ahead and get $5 added to Boss Babe. Now Boss Babe has a total of 50, 70, 90, 100, and 105 in Boss Babe. And I think, friend, that out of Boss Babe, since it's for like work expenses and, you know, those like certifications, things like that, friend, I need an under desk like step stool because my legs be hurting when I sit at my desk all day. And so maybe we need to take some funds out of Boss Babe and buy me a step stool. Or not a step stool, you know, one of those little, what do you call them, footrests that, you know, it moves up and down to keep your legs from cramping up. Yeah, I might need to do that. I'm just thinking out loud, but yeah, Boss Babe has a good amount. I might need to purchase that. All right, so following Boss Babe, next up we have gifts. And to gifts this week, we are adding $5. So let's go ahead and get gifts out and get our $5 added. All right, so to gifts this week, gifts now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, and $165 in gifts. And that is good. I think my next birthday isn't until like May. I think my niece comes up next. Her birthday is in May. When is your birthday? What month is your birthday in? And what's your zodiac sign? Leave me a comment below and let me know your month and your sign. I don't really follow that, but I know a lot of people are into it. So just interested in what you are. All right, so following gifts, next up we have TechSave, and this week TechSave is getting a total of $10. $10 into TechSave. What are we going to do? We're going to add a 10. All right, so let's go ahead and give TechSave a count. TechSave now has a total of 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 410, 20, and $425 in TechSave. Friend, I am so close to a camera, I can almost taste it, but a little ways to go. Following TechSave, we have holidays, and I know you're thinking, the audacity of you saving anything for holidays. As much as you went off the rails last year, I'm going to keep it together this year. I promise. It's a goal of you girls to keep it under wraps. But this week to holidays, we are adding a total of $5. So let's go ahead and get our 5 added. Holidays now has a total of $20, $30, $35, and $40 into holidays. $40 in holidays, rather. All right, next up after holidays, we have Baby Cakes. And this week, Baby Cakes is getting a total of $5 also. All right, so go ahead and get that 5 added. Actually, I'm going to take out a 5 and add a 10. So $5 into Baby Cakes. Baby Cakes now has a total of $50, $70, $80, and $90 in Baby Cakes. All right, Baby Cakes is good to go. Following Baby Cakes, we have Student Loans. And this week, Student Loans is getting its usual $25. Wah, wah, wah. And let's see, what do we want to do for student loans? Adding $25. I'm actually going to take out a 20 and a 5, and I am going to add a 50. That works out. All right, let's give student loans a count. Student loans now has a total of 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 320, 40, and $350 into student loans. And student loans is good to go for the week. Amazon doesn't catch anything but our rollover in the event that we have it. And Christmas is being funded through a savings challenge. Then we reach our manifestation bill. Again, manifesting, friend, everything. Good health, good wealth, good energy. In 2023, we are not settling for anything less. And that is the end of our low priority binder. Let's go ahead and move on to our family binder. All right, in our family binder, our pink sparkly butterfly binder. Again, I just love this thing. Like, I think it's the butterflies and the bling on it. All right, first up, we have our choir baby, Mr. Sean. And this week, Sean is getting a total of $10. So we'll go ahead and get 10 added to Mr. Sean. Sean now has a total of 100, 200, 300, 310, and 320 for Sean. So Sean is good to go for the week. And friend, my choir baby had, I'm not going to say the nerve because, you know, kids can ask, but he wants to go to this like summer choir camp that costs like $900 for 1 week. I said, oh, well, what are they teaching you there? Like, are you going to come out Michael Jackson or Luther Vandross, or are you going to come out Katy Perry for $900 for a week? I needed some details or some explanations, because $900 is no small thing, especially to be going to a camp. And so I didn't say no, but I said, let mama see what she can do. But friend, I don't know if your girl got $1,000 to go to a summer camp. I was just like, what? $1,000? My goodness. All right, but Sean is good to go for the week. Next up, following Sean, we have my baby Shane. And this week, Shane is getting a total of $20. Again, we are beefing him up. He's going to a summer thing also, but his was only $3.50. So $20 is being added to Shane. Let's go ahead and give Mr. Shane a count. Shane now has a total of $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $520, and $530 for Shane. And again, in the next few weeks, we'll be taking some money out of here to pay for his little trip or whatever. And so that's why he has so much in there. Just, it's some of this is going for one of his little trips that he's going on somewhere, kid stuff. All right, so following Shane, next up we have personal. And this week into personal, I am getting a total of $20. And we'll go ahead and get a 20 and get that added. All right, let's give me a quick count. I now have a total of $100, $200, $300, $350, $370, $390, $400, and $405 in personal. That is exactly right. All right. Following personal, we have my fur baby, Sammy. And this week, Mr. Sam is getting a total of $50. And we'll just add our last 50 here. All right. So Sammy now has a total of $100, $150, $200, $250, $300, $350, $400, $420 for Mr. Sammy. And that is exactly right. So Sammy is good to go. Is that exactly right? $420. Yep, that's right. So he is exactly good to go. All right. So following Sammy, we now have clothing. This week, clothing is getting its usual $10. So we'll go ahead and get $10 added to clothing. All right. Clothing now has a total of $100, $110, $120, and $125 in clothing. So clothing is good to go. Following clothing, we have family time. And this week, family time is getting a total of $20. So we'll get our $20 added to family time. And for that, we'll just do a 20. Let's get family time counted. Family time now has $100, $120, $140, and $150 in family time. And that is exactly right. Let's get these added back. And we have reached our manifestation bill. And our family binder is now complete. Let's move on to our big yellow binder. And here we are, big yellow, our nice to have binder. Again, this holds our annual expenses and maybe our once a year things. So first up in our big yellow binder, we have subscriptions. And this week, subscriptions is still just getting its usual $15. So let's go ahead and get that added. And let's see, we are going to do a 10 and a 5. So there we go. Let's give subscriptions a count. Subscriptions now has $100, $150, $160, $170, and $180 in subscriptions. All right. And following subscriptions, next up we have insurance. And insurance is actually getting $50 this week. My insurance is actually due, so we need to make sure that we have that. I think we said, what, $560 is what was due. I can't even remember what we said was for insurance, but so we're adding $50 to insurance this week, and we are going to do 2 20s and a 10 to make up 50. All right, let's go ahead and give this a quick count. Insurance now has $100, $200, $300, $400, $450, $470, $490, $510, $530, and $540 into insurance. So let's see, how much did we say insurance was? We said insurance is $536 every 6 months. So this $540 is exactly what we needed. That covers our payment for this 6 months, for this, 6 months or biannually, or I don't even know how you say it. I pay it every 6 months, friend. So it is good to go for this period. Next, we have card tags. I did go ahead and do some bulk stuffing in card tags. So there is $60 in card tags. We are going to skip it for the week. Following card tags, we have choir fees. And this week, choir fees is getting a total of $10. So let's go ahead and get $10 added to choir fees. Choir fees now has a total of $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100, and $110 in choir fees. All right, so following choir fees, we now have sorority dues. And this week, sorority dues is getting its usual $5. So let's go ahead and get that added. Shablunk. Shapow. All right, so $5 in sorority dues. It now has $100, $200, $250, and $255. Dollars in sorority dues. All right, so following sorority dues, we have HOA. And again, I bulk stuff HOA when I got my income taxes, so it's good to go for another few weeks. We are skipping HOAs. And then we have travel. This week into travel, we are adding $10. All right, let's go ahead and get these funds out and count and add it rather. So $10 into travel. All right, and so in travel, we now have a total of $100, $120, $130, $140, and $145 in travel, and travel is good to go. All right, and that is all for our big yellow binder. Let's go ahead and move on to our last but not least, our high priority binder. All right, and here we are, our last binder of this week's cash stuffing, our high priority binder. And let's see, first up in our high priority binder, we have lawn care. And this week, lawn care is getting a total of $10. So we'll go ahead and get that 10 added. All right, lawn care now has a total of $100, $200, $220, $240, and $250 in lawn care. All right. And following lawn care, we have car maintenance. And this week, car maintenance is getting $20. Is that right? Nope, car maintenance is getting $10, actually. All right, we'll go ahead and get that $10 added to car maintenance. All right, let's give it a count. Car maintenance now has a total of $100, $200, $220, $230, and $235 in car maintenance. All right, and following car maintenance, we have household. And this week, household, it's getting a total of $10. Again, I didn't take out the extra money this week. Friend, I didn't even think about it. Sort of what we did today was on the fly, but next week, our totals will be right, and we will add the right denominations. But this week into household, we are just adding $10. So we'll go ahead and get that 10 added. Household now has a total of $100, $110, and $120 into household. All right, and following household, next up we have self-care. And per the usual, this week self-care is getting its usual $30. And it's definitely time to get some haircuts and to get our hair done. So we are going to add a 20 and a 10 into self-care. Let's give self-care a count. Self-care now has a total of $100, $200, $250, $300, $350, $370, and $380 into self-care. Your girl does need some self-care. She needs like a mani and a pedi, and she needs like to get her hair done. Your girl needs some self-care. So this money is sitting here, but I should be using it because I need it, friend. Next up, we have miscellaneous. And this week, miscellaneous is getting a total of $10. So let's go ahead and get our 10 added to miscellaneous. Miscellaneous now has a total of $100, $110, and $120 in miscellaneous. All right, and following miscellaneous, we have back to school. And this week, let's see, on our back to school tracker, we are going to do what? Each icon represents $20. So let's go ahead and pull out our yellow marker again, and let's find us another school bus. We'll take this one here at the bottom. Chapow pow. Yellow school bus is done. And let's go ahead and get our $20 added to back to school. Friend, can you believe that there are only 12 weeks left in this school year? Depending on when your kid gets out. My kid gets out the last week in May. So they've got 12 weeks, March, April, May. I just can't believe it. Where did the school year go? So $20 into back to school. We'll go ahead and get this 20 added. Let's give back to school a quick count. Back to school now has 100, 200 to 20, 40, 60, 80. So $280 towards back to school. And soon enough, it will be back to school time. All right, but back to school is done for the week. Following back to school, last but not least, we have month ahead. And month ahead is getting its usual $20. So $20, our last 20 into month ahead. Month ahead now has 100, 200, 250, and 270 into month ahead. And the last envelope is our grocery envelope. We're not stuffing anything into groceries. I believe we're good to go there. And then we have manifestation. So let's go ahead and do the last thing for today. All right, friends, and since it is the first cash stuffing in March, we are going to start our Hello Spring Challenge. Again, shout out to Budget by April for sort of challenging us or, putting out a call for, hey, us to create our own savings challenges. And I did just that. I'll go ahead and link that video here if you want to see how I did this. It was pretty simple, not too invasive. I just found a couple things from Dollar Tree and put it together for this little nice challenge here. And so since it is the start of March, we are starting our Hello Spring Savings Challenge. Not much here to explain. Our small flowers are $20, our medium flowers are $10, and our large flowers are $5. And since we have $5 left, I already started this just to make sure the bills would fit. And so our first one is $5, but let's, our first flower that we stuffed rather was $5, but let's go ahead and find one more $5 flower. And so our large flowers are $5. Here we go. I wrote the totals at the bottom so I know what each flower, what each page was. And so we will get our second flower stuffed here. And the bills fit just great. I just love this. It is so cute and colorful. And I'm digging it, friend. I'm digging it. All right, so that is the last for our first paycheck in March. If you have reached this far in the video, thank you for hanging out with me while I stuffed my first paycheck in March. Before you go, head on over, give this video a like, and while you're there, subscribe to my channel. Your like and subscription are both free, and they go a long way to help this channel grow and for the content to be suggested to others. So again, friend, I love you and I mean it. Until next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and enjoy some sunshine, guys. See you next time. Bye.